Listen, y'all did the first three. We have a test on Thursday. Okay? You've been quizzed on one-step equations. You'll see like 3 or 4 questions like this. You'll see 3 or 4 questions like this. This is a 2-step. You've been quizzed on that. We've taken a quiz on multi-step. You'll have 3 or 4 questions like this. And then this is what we worked on Friday. This is what we're working on today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Variables on both sides. You'll have a couple more than 3 or 4 on that. Okay? So let's see how you did. Holly, how do you think you guys did?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So, Olivia has negative 3x equals 12. She divided both sides by the negative 3. Why does that work? Because negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1. So that leaves me with just 1x, which is awesome. 12 divided by negative 3 is the negative 4. Beautiful. Okay? Questions on that one? Make sure that you have the work written down correctly. That's important because you're allowed to use your notes on the test. Number 2, let's see. Holly, was this one yours?
Yes.
Okay. So 2-step, subtract 5 from both sides. Excellent. The x divided by 2 came down. 7 minus 5 is 2. We multiply by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. We multiply because x divided by 2. The inverse of division was? Awesome. Maris, that means this one was yours?
Yeah.
Why do you sound so unsure of yourself? Yeah, oh man. Okay, so I love this. You did great. You took the negative 2 and you multiplied it by the x, which gave us negative 2x. Making sure we took the sign. Negative 2 multiplied by 4 is negative 8. The 3x came down. Awesome. So step 1 was a balance point. Step 2 was distributing. Step 3, combining like terms on the same side. 3x minus 2x is 1x. Constants on opposite sides is step 5. Add 8 gives us 14. Divide by the 1. X equals 14. Y'all, you did very, very well. Proud of you guys. You should feel pretty good about yourselves. Or not. What do I know? Why do you keep looking at Mr. Miller? There's a guy in the room, I don't know him. If anybody should be nervous, it should be me, not you. You're still looking at him. Because why?
I don't know.
Okay, here we go. So, you should have your sheet out. If you don't, get that sheet out, okay? So, the sheet with the steps. I want that sheet out.
Oh, I couldn't find it last time.
Okay, I will get you a 3rd copy.
3rd?
Yes. I'll get you a copy. Holly, do you have it?
Yes, I
Okay, so, listen, this is important. With these kind of problems, you want to be looking at those steps. You ready? Step 1 says,
find the balance line.
thank you, balance point. There it is. Step 2, distribute if needed. Do I need to distribute?
No.
How do you know?
I didn't see.
If there's no parentheses, there is no distributing. Okay, Olivia. Can I combine my x's and my constant? Nope. What about on this side? Can I combine my x's and my constant? No. Okay. So now we're on step 4. And I'm going to use this piece of paper instead of that. Step 4, I don't need to do this actually. Step 4 says, what? Maris, what does step 4 say?
Combine variables on opposite sides using inverse operations.
And in parentheses?
Addition and subtraction.
Okay. So I have 5 x's on this side. I have 7 x's on this side. We need to combine those using inverse operations. Now listen, I'm going to show you my way, and I'm going to tell you my way. It is not the only way. Which one's smaller, 5 x's or 7 x's? Say it. What? 5. This is a positive 5, right? What's the opposite of positive 5, Riley? Yeah. So we're going to subtract the 5x from both sides. 5x minus 5x is 0. That's the additive inverse. Negative 7 comes down. Equals 7x's minus 5x's is 2x. The positive 9 comes down. Okay, I'm done with step 4. I've combined my variables. Now, why do I move my smaller variable? I don't like to have negative variables. Maris, I see you looking. What's the question?
Is that a 5
Which one? This?
underneath the 5?
Yep, I subtract 5 from both sides.
That's 5.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You need your glasses. Where are they now?
My house.
They're not in their house.
Go get them. Run home real quick.
You need to have your glasses, Maris. Do you want me to bring in mine? I don't have to wear glasses anymore. I can bring you in like 17 different pair of male glasses.
Oh.
and you can just see which one worked the best.
Oh.
I'll have them just in this class. You can choose a different pair every
Why
time.
do you wear glasses anymore?
Because I had surgery. Okay, so now we've done step 4, combining variables on both sides. Now we are combining constants. This is step 5. The goal is to get x by itself. What's the constant on the side with the x?
9.
What kind of 9? Put some respect on his name. Positive 9. To move a positive 9 to the other side, we have to do the opposite, which is subtract 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. That's still the additive inverse. So now I get negative 7 minus 9 is negative 16. Still with me here? We're on our last step. Our last step is to isolate the variable using inverse operations. And in parentheses on step 6, it says multiplication or division. 2 multiplied by x. That is multiplication, so we are going to do the opposite, which is divide. So negative 16 divided by 2 is negative 8. What questions do you have here? Anything. We're going to be spending 3 more days with variables on both sides. Okay? You are going to be doing a lot of work on your own today. I'm going to be walking you through it, but you're going to be trying these. I'm going to leave number 4 up. I'd like to at least get through 4 examples before you guys work on homework. Go ahead, Maris.
Okay. What if you put 5 subtracted by 7?
Okay,
But then
I love it.
Then it'd bring down like the
It will
other
do
side.
everything the exact same. It will just be opposite. So what do I mean by that? Well, this is why I said my way isn't the only way. I'm glad you asked that. Okay? So we have 5x minus 7 equals 7x plus 9. I'm going to do this a little bit faster since we've already done it. So you're saying, what if I subtract 7x?
Yeah, and then it gets.
That gives me negative 2x minus 7 equals 9. Well, now I have to add 7, which gives me negative 2x equals positive 16. I still divide by a negative. X equals negative 8. So I still get the same answers. It's just on the opposite side.
Okay.
It does not matter which one you move.
Oh, so on the test we don't have to, like, we can do negative.
You can use either one, yep. I just don't like dealing with a negative variable. Okay? If this confuses you, don't worry about it. Just focus on what I'm going to do each time. Okay? So let's try another example. So we're going to do a bunch of examples. Now, you are going to be working on your own after this first example. And I'd love to see how far along we can get without my help. So here's example 1. We have 9x plus 8 equals 5x minus 12. Okay. So before we jump right into it, I'm going to be your sheet. So copy it down. You need to have it copied down first. I'm going to be your sheet with your rules. Ready? Everybody's going to do this with me. Step 1, find your balance point. So show me your balance point on your sheet or on your paper. So write the balance point. Step 2, I expect either head and shaking nose or head shaking yes. Step 2 says distribute if needed. Do we need to distribute? Why not?
Because
There's no what? There's no parentheses. Okay, so you've all done this and you know there's no parentheses. Step 3, combine like terms on the same side. So I'm going to cover it up and say, can I combine 5x's and a negative 12? Can I combine 9x and a positive 8? What do we think? Can we? Nope. Step 4. Step 4 says, if I read straight off of that paper, combine variables on opposite sides using inverse operations. And in parentheses, it says addition and subtraction. So right now, combine those variables on opposite sides. Here's an example right here. So we're moving the variables. Okay. Does it matter if I move 9 this way or 5 this way? No, it doesn't. But I like to move the smaller one. And most of you guys did this wonderfully. Which one's the smaller number, 9x's or 5x's? 5. It's positive. What's the inverse of positive 5?
Negative 5.
Yep. So we're going to subtract 5x from both sides. Okay, so if you didn't do this, you should be copying this down right now. 5x minus 5x is 0. Negative 12 drops down equals 9 minus 5 is 4x plus 8. So we just finished step 4. Step 4 was combining variables on both sides. Now step 5, Maris, you tried to switch 4 and 5, which is fine. Step 5 is combine the constants. The constants are the numbers without variables. So now, what I want to see on your papers, combine the constants. Okay, so you need to move that 8 and that negative 12 somehow. So combine those two. You did the right step. Use the tool. Okay, here we go. So my balance point's still going down. To move a positive 8, the inverse is minus 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. 4x comes down. If we use the calculator, what's negative 12 minus 8?
Oh, I lost it.
That's right. Negative 12 minus 8.
Negative 20.
There it is. Okay, now we're on step 6, isolate the variable. Will you do that with multiplication and division? Y'all did the division. X equals negative 5. Okay, what questions do we have there? So, we saw step 1 with the balance point. No step 2, no step 3. There was step 4, combining variables on opposite sides. Step 5, combining constants on opposite sides. Step 6, isolating the variable. Oh man. Now I'm getting excited. The Maris has gone the completely opposite direction. You're no longer looking at Mr. Miller, you're now just like covering your head up. Listen, it's alright. Now you're back to looking at him. It could be worse. You could have thought my hair was slicked back. You were so confident. You were so confident too. You're like, oh no, I saw him. His hair was slicked back. What hair? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go.
I feel like it's not that bad in the back.
Listen, it's all right. I'm only trying to impress one person, and no offense to any of you, including Mr. Miller. It's not y'all. It's my wife. So I'm all right. 3x minus 7 plus 2x equals 4x minus 9.
If your wife likes mohawk, would you like wear it?
I would. I can assure you what she didn't like. The man bun that I had many years ago, she did not like the man bun. Have I not shown you guys the video?
No.
Oh, you have to look at my old YouTube page of the man bun in Pleasant Hill. It was a COVID thing.
What if I could?
I just let it go
I
out.
saw one video and you were like making like daily updates.
Yeah, I was. During COVID?
I don't know.
Was I singing yet? Because I sang to my
I
students a
only
lot.
watched one and it was like on mute, so.
Oh, because at
It was
one point
exercise.
I have my daughter in a Lilla Baby, which is like this strap thing in front, and I'm pretty sure I was singing the Disney Plus or Disney Junior theme song for the show Tots, which was one of my favorites back then. Did you watch Tots?
No.
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
did.
Okay, here we go. You ready? You're doing this with me, so everybody has this copied down. Step 1, find the balance point. We should have all done step 1. And again, if you're like, hey, where am I getting these? From your rules, which some of us will get for a third time. So, step 1, find the balance point. We should all have that. Step 2, is there any distributing?
Oh shit.
Yes.
There is?
No.
How do you know there's not?
Because there's no parentheses.
There's no parentheses, okay? That's fine. Step 3, Combine like terms on the same side. Uh-oh.
No.
Is there anything I can combine on this side?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, what over here? Oh man, I'm going to try to draw this with my left hand. What over here, Holly?
3x plus,
You want to say it? 3x and?
a positive.
Oh, so in step 3 we can combine like terms. 3x plus 2x, come on left hand, is 5x. Maybe I've always been lefty. Never mind, that's 7 wonky. Okay? So we get 5x minus 7 equals 4x minus 9. So this time we added step 3. Okay. Step 4. Combine variables on opposite sides using inverse operations. So combine those variables.
Since it was like. Can I use a bathroom for this problem?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So Olivia, which one did you move? The 5 or the 4? Okay. How did you move it?
I subtracted it.
Yep, you subtract 4x from both sides. So this was step 4. We are combining those variables on opposite sides using the inverse operations. 4x's minus 4x's is 0x's. Trust me, I'd love to have 0x's in my life. 1x minus 7 equals -9. We've talked about my testimony and how lots of things played into where I'm at now as a man, Mr. Miller. Here we go. So now we have 1x minus 7 equals -9. Step 5 says combine constants on opposite sides. So we're trying to isolate the x. We add 7 to both sides. That leaves me 1x equals -2. What's my last step?
Divide.
Divide by what?
1x.
Yep, divide by 1. That leaves me x equals -2.
Does it matter if you switch like the combined variables and
Then
combine
you just-
constants?
Go that way.
Does it matter if you like
Nope.
flip these?
Nope. So Maris is asking, does it matter if I switch step 4 and step 5? It doesn't, but for most of us, let's just stick to the order that we do it, but you're absolutely right, it doesn't matter. Okay? Questions? Okay, so now, we've done one that had steps 1, 4, 5, 6. We've done one that had steps 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should we do one that has distributing as well? Listen, even if you said no, I'm going to do it anyway.
No.
That's a good try, though. Actually, you know what? I won't. I'll save it for tomorrow. We'll do one more, like this. Here we go. So here's example 3. 3x minus 2 plus 4x equals 2x minus 9 plus 3x. Actually, let's make that a minus. Okay, here we go. No distributing. Holly said, hey, I don't want to distribute. I said, okay. It's not what I said, but.
What?
Yeah, that was step 2. You said don't do step 2. Here we go. Copy it down. Are you tired, man?
Yeah.
Do you need me to wake you up?
Yeah. No.
Yes. He said yes.
Oh, she did say yes. We'll see. Okay. Step 1. Find the balance point. That's the easy part.
Oh, I just screamed like I did in science.
Now, Maris, would I scream? Would I ever scream?
Yes.
No.
Step 2. Distribute. Is there distributing?
Yeah. No.
Why is there no distributing?
Because it asked for the distributing. He said yes.
There is no parentheses. Okay. Step 3. Combine like terms on the same side.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to just hold this up. Let's combine the like terms on the same side. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I have a question after we do this.
Is it about math?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to ask me now?
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
So we combine the like terms on this side. Now here's my question. I'm going to cover up the other side. Are there like terms to combine on this side?
Yes.
Oh! So we can combine like terms on both sides still, right? But notice how I'm covering it up. I don't want to see that one side while I'm working on it. So let's work on this one. Olivia, what are my like terms on this side that I'm showing right here? 2x and what?
3x.
And what?
Positive 3x.
Good. That gives me 5x's minus 8. Now if I cover this all up, Holly, what are my like terms on this side?
3x positive 4.
X. Which gives me 7x.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Mr. Left-handed, Mr. H. Yeah. Okay, so now I've combined my like terms on both sides. Go ahead. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Finish the problem. Thank you, Chris. Here we go. I love what you guys are doing. You're getting it. That's important. You're all getting it. Okay. Olivia, did you move the 5 or the 7?
Yeah, the 5.
Yeah. You did that by doing what?
Subtracted.
Absolutely, you did. That gives me 2x minus 2 equals negative 8. Holly, what do I have to do now?
You have to add 2 to both sides.
Absolutely. That leaves me 2x equals negative 6. Maris, how do I finish this off?
Divide.
By?
2.
What?
What? Divide 2 on both sides.
Good.
Well,
X
you
equals
chance to wake up at
Negative
2
3.
seconds.
Questions?
Well, I got negative. I got 1.
I know.
How do you get 1?
I'm going to come and show you. Okay. Most of y'all did wonderfully on that. I'm very proud of you. You guys are getting it, even if there's a couple mistakes. Because you went to probably don't know.
Oh.
Nursing class.
But she has them, they're just at home.
She leaves them at home on purpose.
I know she does.
Not on purpose.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. On this, here's your homework. You are doing, right now, numbers 1 through 11, the odds. That is 6 problems. I think that we can handle 6 problems, considering you still have 10 minutes in class to get started. I would love to see at least one of them done so I can help you. Are there any questions? You have a test on Thursday. Everybody with me? How long is what? Whatever I make it. Probably something like 3, 6, maybe 12 to 15 questions? Was that not the question you asked?
I think she was asking how many questions are there going to be on the test.
I just said 12 to 15 questions.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
Did I not say 12 to 15 questions?
No, well, you said it. No, I don't know.
Okay. Love you guys. Get to work.